I feel like just in general when the second unit comes in the game, obviously we are a little bit different. We have a little bit different kind of pace. So we try to bring that every time. We're working on it in practice, make sure we have our pace high. But I mean, our job is either push the lead or keep it where it's at. So we just have to be solid and obviously, make sure we push the pace a little bit more and create more turnovers.
What was it like to be on the floor with Landry and Mikal at the same time?
It was cool. It was cool. I don't like Kale, but it was cool.
Did it kind of feel like a throwback? Because you guys used to...
A little bit. It was cool, man. It's always fun to be out there with some guys like you know. But obviously this training camp is basically for us to get to know the other guys. Like see where they like the ball at, see where they like to shoot it at. So it's cool for them to be out there with me because I know them.
Yeah.
But I'm always looking forward for everybody else.
What was your, first impression of playing for Tibbs been like? How's that?
It's fire. I like him as a coach. He's all about winning, and I can relate to that. All I want to do is come out here and win, and no matter how we win, that's his main thing. Find a way. Yeah. And I'm cool with that. He's all about the team, and that's what's up.
Just trying to learn what we want to do scheme-wise, offensively, defensively, working on things that we can get better on.
How different are the reads at the pro level from what you saw in college?
It's bigger, stronger, faster guys. At the end of the day, it's just basketball. You know who you're looking at, you know who you're reading, and you just got to make the right play. In practice, I've been turning over a little bit. In the game, I haven't, so I just got to still figuring it out, find my pace.
You haven't looked uncomfortable in either of these two games. You kind of feel that you feel like the game's not moving too fast right now.
Yeah, I mean, that just comes through the work, through the confidence, through my work ethic. At the end of the day, like I said, it's just a basketball game, no matter the level that I'm at.
I know it's only preseason, but how cool is it to play in the Garden for the first time in Charlotte?
Yeah, it's great. I've obviously been here before, been in this locker room, actually won a championship on this floor in the Beast. But to have that New York across your chest is kind of a different feel, different vibe. I'm super excited to get going.
How did you approach this summer? Obviously, it's like you said, it's basketball, and I'm sure there's a way you've prepared all summer, but you're preparing to go into a league that you haven't been part of. Like, did you lean on anybody or anything like that?
Yeah, just all the older guys that I've been around. Just all the vets. Just lean on them. They've been there before. They know how it works. I'm kind of coming into this blind. 3 years in college, each year I knew what to expect. Coming into this league, I don't really know what to expect. So just leaning on those guys, leaning on my teammates to kind of guide me through.
Well, how different is that? Like you said, you were a star in college. You were there for a while. You knew about everything, but now you're starting at the ground level. How different is that for you?
Yeah, I mean, everybody goes through it. High school, I did it. College, I did it. Now I got to do it all over again. So kind of just start your building blocks. You tore down that house. College is over with. Now I'm trying to build another house. So just starting with my building blocks, getting a foundation, and then building up from there.
It's only been a couple weeks, but how would you explain Tibbs' coaching style?
He's really sharp. Everything we do in practice, he's on us. He wants to win. The team embodies that whole mindset. We all want to win. So whatever he says, if we got to go harder, we got to do this or that, sharper, we kind of follow his lead.
You mentioned the turnovers in practice. Why do you think that's been kind of a struggle to get used to?
Yeah, I'm trying to find that balance between scoring and passing. Maybe in practice I haven't been as aggressive looking at the basket. So I've kind of really been intentional in these games to try and get those looks because then it just opens up everything else, my passing and everything.
Hey, I remember Derrick Rose, who knew him so well, would tell other rookies coming in, don't look at kids when you make a mistake. Have you kind of found that yet?
No, so my freshman year of college, my coach did the same thing. Like, I actually stepped out of bounds today, and he just like gives you that look, and it's like, obviously I messed up, it's my fault. I know, looking at him, I know like I got to be better, So it's a good and a bad thing,
Being out there with you and OG, do you kind of feel like you guys can get a stop against anybody?
Yeah, I think I learned a lot from OG defensively in the past month I've been here, and I even told him that. It's just, I have all 5 guys locked in together, but, I just know if I mess up or something, everybody else got my back, and especially OG, he'll come from anywhere, and I just can read and react off him.
Thibodeau's like defensive schemes, is that different from where you were in the past, or is that all everything kind of
Nah, I mean, I think Tibbs just like, I think he's one of a kind. The man coming here writes his own notes up, you know what I'm saying, and that's and you don't see no coaches doing that. So, I think he's a great coach, and just getting us ready for the regular season. Demanding, playing hard on both sides and executing really well. So, Tibbs is great.
I know it's only a preseason game, but what happened tonight you don't see at this level. 16 steals and 30 turnovers.
Yeah.
Is there a difference between, we're going to guard well versus, we can take the ball away from guys?
I mean, there's team defense, just biggest thing, trying to be physical and make it tough on the other team. That's what, Coach preaches, and that's what we're just trying to body and be, and just trying to work really hard. And, defense, helps win games, and that's what we're trying to do.
With with Cam, you guys work together in Phoenix.
Yeah.
What do you think he could bring to this team, this club?
Man, just pace, making the right read offensively and defensively. Something I tell him about. I think he's one of the best guard shot blockers. He got some long arms, and but just pace and being able to have him on my team in Phoenix and knowing what he does offensively and defensively, it's just makes it tough on the defense and better for our offense.
You're still a relatively young guy. I mean, obviously, before he came over, he had the ice pack underneath the sweats. Obviously, the games played streak and everything. Do you have people come to you frequently asking what you do to just stay intact, to stay healthy in a league where everybody rests?
Yeah. I think I've been on many interviews and stuff, and people always ask me, like, what's the secret? I'm just blessed. I got some skinny bones that can hold up pretty well, and just doing a lot of recovery, lifting, just doing things to help prevent. That's pretty much it. I just staying, see the last couple guys in here. It's not just I'm just sitting here just chilling, just doing stuff for recovery to help my body and help myself be better for the next day, because that's what the biggest thing is. You feel okay now, just that next day when you wake up. So trying to just feel good tonight, so tomorrow I won't feel as bad.
Are there things that you've added or changed at all, or have you always had the same approach as you've been with different franchises?
No, I feel like as I got older, I always kind of added something and just learned. It's not just like I just learned something, learning things that help. I think the cups was something that was new. Kneeling last year was new. Just adding little things that, that I'd never really done before. And, all the staffs I've been at, they've been great, and they always been helping me and helpful about those things.
When did you pick up the cups? I'm curious.
Like last year too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen how many games AC Green's played in a row?
Yeah. Ain't no way I'm making that. I gotta see what he was doing at the end. I wonder if he was subbing in and subbing out. Like, it ain't that deep. I promise you. I'm just trying to play.
You're not going after AC Green.
No.
Are you a back to the basket player now? Like, I feel like they featured you in the post mad times today. Like, that's different.
I got little dudes like Payne on me, man. That's, when you practice with you. I think it's just something that I kind of added when I was in Phoenix, and I had it in college too, my senior year. But when they put taller guys on CP, taller guys on book, so when me and Jay Crowder were out there, it's tough to put the smaller guy on Jay because Dre's big and he gonna crash more. So they used to put them on me. So I used to just seal and try to get easy ones, so to make it just a little, so they just won't hide. And so that's where it kind of built from, came from there. And then same thing here with JB. They're gonna put length on JB, and so small guys on me, I'm just gonna go to post and make them try to figure out what they're gonna do with that. So just trying to, it's really just helping the team. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to make them confused and trying to figure out what matchups they want to do.
Have you ever looked at the numbers from that? Like your post up. Now I was looking during the game. Your post up numbers are like really efficient, and like it's small sample size.
Really? Yeah. I don't know. I try to make the right read every time. That's pretty much it. Just I don't post that much, so I ain't trying to do nothing dumb. I ain't trying to turn the ball over or nothing. So.
No one, obviously tonight, baseball didn't quite go well, but no one Philly in New York like you did. The Sixers made a big move, getting Paul George. You guys made a couple big moves here, getting the excitement in these two cities right now going to this NBA season with expectation maybe one of these two cities can have a winner?
Yeah, I mean, I know the passion of both cities, you know what I'm saying? That's the big thing. I know Philly's passion, I know New York's passion, so, I know both sides demand greatness and they want to win. So yeah, I mean we both got better. But we're in preseason right now, just trying to take it one game at a time, one practice at a time, just try to be the best team we can be when it's all said and done.